Okay, back at it. Big long gravies. I'm gonna get so sick of these little blue pins in short order. What is that? What is this? Okay. And from here, I'm gonna add, right? Yes. Here. Then here. And then, hey, more of the blue pegs. Wow. It's bright and sunny all day, and now it's coming down. Welcome to Oregon. Okay, so another one of these guys. And then here we go. That looks right. Except we need another one of you. Did I bork that up? I most definitely borked that up. So this goes here. And this goes here. This one goes here, that one goes there, is the Millennium Falcon, not the Star Destroyer. So anyone who makes that comment is wrong. Well, that's odd. How does that actually work? I see. So this goes here. To the end. This goes a little tighter. There we go. And then even more of the blue pegs. Forever with the blue pegs. So I'm of the opinion that the model is getting in my way. I think I'm going to have to switch the position of the model and the instructions. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now. You can sit there for now. Oh, this is going to be so much easier. And one here, nice and tight up against that. And 3 pegs down. Does this look right? Yeah. Close this up. Really serious about structural integrity here. Almost a peg for every hole, but nice and sturdy. Considering how much shit is going to have to hang off this substructure, I can't say I'm surprised. And boom. That looks right. Okay, so there is a gap between the yellow and the white one. Unlike last time where I put a gap in and there wasn't supposed to be a gap. Nope, that's too small. That's way too small. Aha! The bigger, blacker one. There we go. Looks like pretty quickly we're going to be getting into the everything is gray stage of this build. There's a joke in the expanded universe. A pirate gets his hands on an Imperial Star Destroyer and decides he wants to repaint it because he's sick of the white. But he can't find paint in the quantities he needs in any color but Star Destroyer gray. Am I missing a piece, or did I use a piece in a way I wasn't supposed to? Well, let's get there. Okay, so one through this gap, one through here, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh, right there, in front of my face. Right precisely where it should be, which is where all of the row pieces tend to hide. Okay. That looks right. Now we're going to make some swing arm things. There it is. A couple of black ones. Clickety clackety. And then the gray. Either side. Ooh, that was backwards. I'm sorry if there are any 4-year-olds watching this. I think I marked it not officially safe for children. No, I'm not going to be so offensive that 10-year-olds can watch. Let's be honest, a 4-year-old doesn't know what I mean when I say backwards. Where is this supposed to fit? This is supposed to fit here. All right. Now this gets attached to the model. So it goes here and attaches, looks like between these blue ones. Yep. So here. So this is creating the substructure for the shape. The dagger shape of the ship. If I can get this peg. There we go. And this is supposed to sit here. And I'm going to guess that it wants, yep. So it wants the red one connected here, 2 orange pegs here, and these are going to be freestanding for a moment. But I'm going to guess that the first thing I do on this page is, hey, look. Yellow rod, red nut, through the back, and a red nut on this side. Now we got some structure. Now I'm going to guess I'm eventually going to put another red piece there, but Yeah. Hey, look, another red piece. But I'll do it when it tells me to. Because it also looks like this is going to form the top part of the dagger. Well, probably closer to there. And then this will go on and connect both pieces. So these two orange, and then it'll connect somewhere here, probably. Or maybe it'll go all the way out to the end. Who knows? We'll find out in a moment. Look at this. Blue pigs for days. Never want to see another one. Another piece here. That's the correct size. And center it. Click and clack. Shake. Another yellow boy. And blue pigs for days. 1, 2. And trace. I'm getting buzzed. Okay, another long gray piece. That's the right size. Clicky clack. Blue. Pegs. 4 days. If only they'd assign 4 a step so that I could actually get that rhythm to work. Okay. And a little piece here. And yet another long gray bar. Of the correct length. Looks like most of these gray bars are all the same length, but still better to check. You don't ever want to find out 10 minutes later that, oh, I used the wrong length bar there. One and 2. Nope, that's not the right kind. This kind and this kind. Eventually, when I'm finished with this, I don't care that no one's watching. I'm going to try and do a time lapse of all the steps to build this. Which is why I had wanted to mark the ship and make sure that the ship starts and ends each broadcast in the same spot. But I think it makes more sense to have it be up there than down here. Click. And then click. And clack. Anyone else watch Car Talk when they were young? Watch is the wrong word, you know what I mean. None of the audio is going to make it to the time lapse anyway, so who cares what I say? Okay, where are we now? Hey, hey, hey! Blue. Ooh. Wait. Haha, that's what's going on. Blue. Pegs. 4 days. The little blue pegs I'll accept. They're little and cute. Okay, what is this crazy little thing I'm building here? I'm going to start with one of you. A black peg in the center. This weird thing. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's going to click on here. So far, so good. Oh, got ahead of myself there. Click. And a couple of blue pegs. One in from that. Boom. That here. And boom, boom. Come on, clicky clack. There we go. And little blue pegs on the outside. Looks about right. Okay, more of these little blue pegs. Boom and boom. And then the big blue pegs. Boom and boom. And you click here with a gap. And another one of these weird jet engine things. Give a sec. I appear to have worked something up. Aha! That's what I worked up. And then this fits here. Okay, there we go. And the very one. Let's click in here. Little blue pegs for days. 2. Trace. Uh-oh. There it is. That's always a scary moment. Peg through the middle. And 4 more down here. 1, 2, 3. I'm alternating the way I put them in. It's not going to affect any of the connections, but it just makes it slightly harder to yank them out. They won't all yank out from one direction. Technically, it's a little more structurally sound. Probably not an issue, but with as big a set as we're building here, take every bit of confidence I can get. It's very clear that LEGO is concerned about the structural integrity of the set too, because they have me do something like make this 3 wide instead of just 1 bar. Because there's obviously nothing connecting in here. This could just be 1 straight bar, but they want that added strength, and I can't blame them. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like every other one. And a gap here. That looks right. So this extends out the end. This angled piece. So we get a 3-way here. An angle piece here. What went wrong here? Aha! I put this 1 piece too far forward. And now, look at that. When you follow the instructions, everything works. And 2. You know, at the rate this is going, I might do 2 steps today. 1 and 2. Oop. Though, maybe I shouldn't if I'm dropping pieces this often. Looks like this is a shorter gray piece. Yep. And 2 at the ends of this. Click. And click. There it clicks. Well, this got real long real fast, didn't it? Gray piece here. Looks like they're not as concerned about structural integrity on this end, because there aren't any pegs in the middle here. So I'm going to guess there's not going to be as much weight on this front end as there is on some of the back of the model. It wants this peg here, this piece here, and I think this is what they're looking for. Wow, that is not insignificant. Okay, so here, and then right in behind this D-shaped pieces, these 2 peg in. Is there any connection point down here? Does it just sit? Ah, there'll be a connection right here in a moment. So here's the one we were expecting here. There's an 11 that goes somewhere. Oh, there's another connection point back here that I entirely missed. Did I miss any other connection points? 1, 2. I jumped ahead of myself there, but yeah, it wants me to do it. And here and here. So we're going to take this nut, this bolt, and run it right through the middle there. And I think it's supposed to be done in the way that gives it a little rise there. I think, but I can't really tell from this angle. Because I could let that settle a bit, but it doesn't look like it wants me to. And then these 2 pieces here go, aha! A little bit of added security on either side here. It doesn't seem too terribly impactful, but I'll trust the experts. Okay. Now I think we're making a wing. And 2. And this little brackadoo. And what's this right length? Yep, these are both 15s. 15s here and here. With black pegs. 3 apart. Black pigs, 3 apart. Couple more 15s. Blue peg, black peg, black peg. More 15s. Okay, there we go. Clicky click. Clicky click. Couple blue angle pieces. Ends here. Black ones just shy of the elbow. Red ones at the very end. Just clicking here. There's that. Now we're building a cross brace. I'm going to guess that we're going to build a second one of these cross braces built, what's the word? Built as a mirror. It's going to sit on the other side. Work with me here. Hey, look. It's a mirrored cross brace. Almost like a cowbell. It's not like it wasn't super predictable or anything, but so that looks about right. Alright. Should fit here. Yep. Okay. Starting to take shape. Now we'll build the other wing. Come on, clicky click. And since this is basically just going to be the same thing as the other one, just mirrored, I'm going to be able to zip through this real fast. Because it's almost like I had just done it. Of course, every time I tell myself, it's just the same thing, but backwards, I zip ahead and I screw up. So, here's hoping I don't do that. Having to maneuver the booklet when I turn pages now. That's how close we're getting to the final size of this thing, which is a little impressive given that we haven't put any detail into it yet. The Falcon was built almost section by section. You get a little sense of the frame, but not to this extent. Like, you have the full shape of this thing here already. Let's build those two mirrored struts. Boom, boom. Let's make sure I get these on correctly because it might be relevant later. Click, click, and then black side down over here. And there we go. On to the next, where it looks like we're going to fill out these sides. And that looks to be about it on the next step. So, I am going to step aside for a few minutes, and I'll probably come back and do another step tonight.